Well, hello everybody, and a very warm welcome to the virtual Henry Cecil Open weekend. We're at the Peter O'Sullivan Arena for the National Horse Racing Museum's Clipper Logistics show jumping competition, an annual highlight of the Open weekend, which we've put together for you despite the current circumstances. And I'm delighted once again that my cohort Michael Bell will be joining me via the medium of Zoom to get things underway. We've got 12 participants. They score points for each fence they jump. The maximum score is 82. It's against the clock. And Michael, Danny Muscat is kicking us off.
Yeah, Danny Muscat, excellent jockey, I think of Zimbabwean extraction, based with James Fanshawe. And here he goes, riding an ugly Palomino pony called Major.
And Majors are very kindly, as have all of the ponies that have been taking part, donated by their owners. Nicky McAllister, owner of Major, and it's had an early fence down, Michael.
Yeah, had one down, but he's a really bonny horse. And Danny, you see, excellent horseman. I think this is all taking place at the Horse Racing Museum. This is the arena they built at the back, which is fantastic and really good surface. And you see the horses are, well, this horse particularly, very effective on it.
This is the final fence is worth the most points. It's the Joker fence.
Oh, Major. That's why it's the final one, the difficult one, but it didn't look that awkward. Maybe it was the Clipper Logistics sign on the side. I have to have a word with Steve Parkin, the owner of Clipper Logistics, who's they've been delivering a lot of the PPE equipment on behalf of the National Health Service, and what a good job they've done. So hats off to Clipper Logistics. But well done, Danny Muscat.
Well done. Got him through second time around there, 79 points. Just see the replay here, Michael. It's on a good stride, setting him up for him nicely, and the horse just said no, thank you.
Ooh, just at the last minute, and I think Danny will be regretting not having his stick in his left hand. Horse ducked out to the left, maybe. No, there he's got his, there you see, second time round, he's got his stick in his left hand and a slap down the shoulder, and Bob's your uncle.
Yeah, don't make the same mistake twice as he gets over and goes into the lead, of course, as he's our first rider. Well done to Danny. Second up, Stevie Donahue. He's riding Toffee. This is owned by Kira Hogan, and Stevie about to set off on his attempt to go into the lead.
Yeah, Stevie Donahue, one of the strongest jockeys in the weighing room. Packs a mean punch, apparently. And here he goes. Up the first nicely. Really very, very strong in a finish, Danny. And I mean, sorry, Stevie, very strong, and a lot of people use him. Picks up a lot of good spare rides, and is a jockey to have on your side in a tight finish.
Well, he's still clear, coming up to halfway.
Yeah, going well. Again, a really bonny little pony, Toffee. Looks about 15 hands to me.
Safely over two out there, Michael. So just the Joker to go for a maximum.
The Joker. We don't have the same problem as Mr. Muscat. Nicely.
Oh, clear round from Stevie and Toffee then. Total score, the maximum of 82 points, and that puts him into the lead. And no problems at all on the way round. Never even looked like having a problem or having a fence down.
No, exactly. No, very, very good round. And what a bonny pony that is, Toffee. I'm sure that is, gives Kira Hogan a lot of pleasure. What a really nice pony that is. Is this against the clock, this, by the way, or is it just points?
No, all against the clock. So then if we have a tie on the maximum score, obviously the fastest will be decided. And here is David Egan, champion apprentice of 2017, riding Nicky McAllister's pony. Yeah,
David Egan will be very upset to have missed the ride on John Gosden's good horse's name I've tend to have forgotten, who keeps winning in France.
Mishriff.
But still, he's an excellent run rider, based with Roger Varian. One of the flame-haired jockeys. Got to be very careful about abusing redheads now, apparently, so let us call him flame-haired.
He's coming to halfway and he's still clear as well, Michael.
Yeah, he's going well. This is a very, very good pony. Well, it's called Pony. The pony is called Pony, owned by Nicky McAllister. And look, I would say, if I was having to guess, this is quicker than Stevie Donahue, I would imagine. Go on. Nice. Oh!
It's gone.
Just needed to collect the horse up there just before and just rode him into it like a man possessed and just unfortunately clipped the top bar.
Yeah, just
get up there and oh dear.
Yeah, flat out into it in an attempt to get the good time, and it's cost him dear. So he loses out on the 50 points there, David.
I think he was, for me, it looked visually though he's well ahead on the clock. I don't know what you thought, Stephen, but I think he probably didn't need to drill that horse there, but there we go.
Here's Shane Kelly next up for us, the fourth participant. Shane, who's ridden over 1,100 winners and is one of the, well, getting into the veteran stage of his career, you could say, Michael. Yeah,
I saw him walking into Yarmouth on a Zimmer frame the other day, so I think you could be right. But no, he's a very talented rider. Irish hunting background, I imagine. Rides for Richard Hughes. And he's riding a multicoloured pony called Haribo. My daughter loves Haribos, so she'll be wanting this one. Oh, naughty pony.
Yeah, owned by...
to the left. Will he pull his stick through? Will he pull his... No, he hasn't. Oh, will he do it again? No, but well ridden.
I think he was attempting to try and cut the corner a little bit there, and he's going for it again here.
Excellent horseman, Shane Kelly, ridden a load of winners. And I'd say rides for Richard Hughes, who was a brilliant jockey himself, and he wouldn't put up with another fence down there. But come on, Haribo, let's get over the joker. Good bonus points. Oh, dear, never mind. Down.
Haribo, ridden by Shane Kelly for Hannah Coleman, and unfortunately that puts him bottom of the table. It went wrong from an early stage, Michael, unfortunately.
Yes, but he's enjoyed it, and very well done, Shane, for participating, and I'm sure he's enjoyed it nonetheless.
He has indeed. Here's his view of the final fence. Again, just clipped the top plank there, and it came down. And planks are always a bit difficult, and obviously it's the most difficult fence as well. So in many ways, it's always going to be hard to get over that last fence. It's like a double bubble for them.
Yeah, not having done a lot of show jumping myself, I'm surprised they find them so awkward, but there must be a reason. This is one of the most experienced horsemen in the lineup. Adam Kirby does a lot of hunting, so is fearless, and as we all know, one of the strongest, if not the strongest jockeys in a finish in the weighing room. Oh, just had that fence down. With a stack of Group 1 winners and Group winners for Clive Cox, and a very popular man in the weighing room.
He's riding Beanie, who's owned by Georgina Shepherd. He's had two now, Michael, so needs this joke.
Oh, no, he's in trouble. Oh, another one down. Adam, you need to brush up. He'll be disappointed with that because he is a very, very accomplished rider.
He is indeed, Adam. Just 21 points in the end. Just caught that rail there with his hind legs, and then had the opposite problem here at the joke of the final fence. Comes into it nice and steady. I think he was trying to get over to bank the points, but just in a bit close, and again the top plank tumbles down for Adam, and that puts him bottom of the pile. Now we're approaching halfway here, and here we have Haribo, or Haribo, back again, whichever you prefer. George Wood, the man in the saddle.
Let's see if Haribo goes better second time round. Not a great success for Shane Kelly, but practice makes perfect. Skip play with the first. George Wood, I think predominantly based with James Fanshawe, or was. Always difficult when jockeys come out of their claim, but he's having a pretty solid year, I think. Good horseman. Oh dear, just as I said that, he had a fence down. Commentator's jinx.
Two down at halfway, and Haribo looking a little bit tricky as the rain progresses.
Yeah, I think he's just got a bit headstrong. Now then, get over this joker. Caught a few out. And another one.
And another one. And so having started so well with Danny Muscat and Stevie Donahue, things have plateaued a little bit. George marks the halfway stage and comes in again at the bottom of the list, completing 3 rounds from Shane, Adam and George, which I'm sure they'll all be disappointed with.
Yeah, I think Stevie Donahue is he leading at the moment? Did he have a clear round? I think he did, didn't he? So he's the one, and the others have Had a right few down.
So here it's halfway then of the Clipper Logistics show jumping competition. Stevie Donahue on the maximum of 82 points. And he leads the way over Danny Musk at 79. And a big gap back then to the remainder. So those two leading the way. Here we have Josephine Gordon, 2016 champion apprentice. And she's riding Amy Drummond's Fenton.
Fenton, that famous dog clip where the dog went missing and the guy shouts, Fenton! And he eventually comes back, or does he come back? But anyway, here's Josephine Gordon, one of the leading, I want to say lady riders, but that's probably sexist, but an excellent jockey, rode 100 winners one year. Hasn't had such a great time in recent years, but he's still got it. And I'm sure we'll have a good final flourish, and she'd love to have a good round here. Excellent rider.
Safely clear at halfway and regularly seen in the Godolphin colours these days as well, Michael, for Sabine.
Yeah, she's still, as well having a good year, I think. So she'll be happy because it's never easy this game when you haven't got a big yard all behind you. This is a really good round. Ooh, nicely done.
Clear round from Josephine, maximum of 82 points, but she was not as fast as Stevie Donahue, so that puts her into second place. Stevie's still the one to beat.
Still an excellent round by Josephine. She'd be absolutely thrilled with that. Well done, Fenton. And that was good.
It was very, very good. Never got close to any of the poles there at all, and plenty of space over that final fence. Well done to Josie. And now we talked about Shane Kelly being a veteran, but here is another one, riding his very own star. It's Jimmy Quinn.
Yeah, he takes the word veteran to another level, Jimmy. But he's still an excellent rider. Again, having a good year. And the one thing, first one down, that's sad. But Jimmy certainly doesn't have to worry with his weight. He's an eternal youth. He's a sort of Peter Pan of the weighing room. And very popular. Oh, dear. He goes hunting in Leicestershire. Well, certainly used to pre-war. He's having a good year, Jimmy. Rides a lot of Marco Botti and has picked up some good spare rides, and he's always a good go-to jockey if you've got sort of a low weight. He's one of the strongest.
Yeah, he's always in the Cambridgeshire and the Cesarewitch. You see him loitering down at the bottom, don't you?
Yeah. No, he's a great sense of humour, and he's doing well here, giving Star a good ride. I think he owns Star himself. Come on, Star. Jump the joker. Oh.
He just...
Jimmy would be a bit disappointed there, probably. But anyway, he's good up there. Just the first one, a bit of it windy, and just hind leg just clipped the top bar.
Took a while to warm up Star, but it did get better as the round progressed till we got to the final fence, and he put down on Jimmy here, and that ended up with the joker coming down as well.
Yeah, I think that was just disappointing. Jimmy looks a bit disappointed. Yanks him in the mouth. No, he doesn't. Hope he's not watching this. No, he's a great lad, Jimmy, and well done him.
So going from Jimmy Quinn in the veteran stage to Callum Shepherd, who's still in the early parts of his career, riding Georgina Shepherd's Beanie. And Callum's been having a very good time. Another who's built up a good association with Sabine Sorrell recently.
Yeah, and retained jockey by the Gredleys. Dyed his hair peroxide blonde, which I'm not sure has been very popular with Mr. Gredley Senior, but luckily he wears his helmet most of the time, so he doesn't have to put up with it. But no, he's had a fantastic year. Callum had a really good time just when racing resumed, was riding trebles left, right and centre, and really improved, or say improved, had a great time since he based himself in Newmarket. This is a good round, flying along. Callum did all the pony clubbing, little boy, hunting pony club background and Lancing College alumni. Coming to the last.
Still clear.
Oh, he'll be disappointed. That was, I'd say, quite quick, wasn't it?
He was. I think he was picking up the pace on the way round, hoping that he could get over the final fence and give him a fighting chance. But another one, Michael, who's found that final fence too tough.
Yeah, I know. He didn't look to be doing anything wrong there, and poor Callum was distraught. Hope someone comes and brings him a Kleenex to wipe the tear from his eye, because he doesn't like finishing second.
And there are, of course, other types of tissues available. And now here is Michael Hill, champion apprentice in 1983, Michael, and he's riding Toffee again for Kira Hogan.
Yeah, he, again, this is a good effort. Michael retired a good few years ago, but rode a bucket full of winners, actually rode a lot for me in the sort of 90s. And obviously for his father, this is, who's he riding here? He's riding Toffee, who's Stevie Donahue. Oh, no, Michael. This
Just
is the
came in
horse
a
that
bit
went clear
tight
earlier on.
to that to that double, didn't he? And
Yeah,
couldn't find a stride for the second leg, so he
naughty
tries
Toffee.
again.
Just got in, probably just knew he wasn't going to jump it. And these ponies are very clever. Rather than end up head over heels, they sometimes just jam on. And that's probably what happened there. Just a clever ponies. I'm going to look after you, boss. Let's not do it. We won't win, but you'll get back in one piece.
Oh,
Is he going to Egan over the last? Come on, Toffee. Michael Hills. Game as a pebble for doing this. Well done.
Great job by Toffee. Second clear round from him and 82-point score, but that refusal will have cost him, Michael, on the clock.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be interesting to see, just watch it again. So he was just, I think actually that was, Michael just asked him to go in very tight there. He took the brave man's route and it was just too much for Toffee and he said, no, boss.
Just a little bit awkward into this one.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a lot of spring. But no, well done, Michael.
So on to the last fence, which he jumps well. Toffee, the undoubted star of the ponies so far then in this clip.
Yeah, he wasn't, you know, but he's a clever horse because every time he got in close, he either said no, thank you, or showed a really good spring to clear the fence. But Michael will be, at his age, to get round unscathed.
Here we have the penultimate competitor. This is Andrea Azzini riding Wanda. Wanda owned by Nicky Goldup.
Yeah, Sardinia's second best jockey. Frankie Dettori, of course, being the best. And Andrea, great horseman. Great career, rides for Roger Varian and Sheikh Mohammed Abeid. And he's very popular in the weighing room. Amazing for the amount of pasta he eats. He able to do very low weights. And he's giving Wanda a good ride here. This is a good round so far.
Just 2 out for Andrea, and he got over there safely. Yeah. 1 to go.
Just get over the clipper fence. He's ridden a good few winners for Steve Parker, and he'll want to get over this one. Oh, nicely over that. Look quick.
Well done. 82 points. Where did it put him? First place into the lead. Andrea Azzini deposing Stevie Donahue, who'd been in the lead for a very long way, Michael, and another feather in Andrea's cap. And of course, he recently rode his 1,000th winner as well.
Yeah, he's, I say, I don't think he's got an enemy, Andrea. Very popular lad, great sense of humour, and he'll be delighted with this. And Wanda, what a lovely pony it is. But look at what an honest head that pony's got. Looks correcting itself, and well ridden, Andrea.
1 to go then. Andrea Azzini and Wanda leading the way. And it's Jenny Simcock who's going to round us off, and she's riding her very own Calypso. And Jenny, a formidable competitor in this competition year in, year out, Michael.
Yeah, she's a very, very good rider, and she'll be keen to go clear here. Married, of course, to David. I think I say it every year, she's the power behind the throne. Great lady, mother of 2 kids, does all the secretarial work. Does the lot, really. I think entries, travels the horses. I don't know what David does all day, actually.
Would you call her the organ grinder in a complimentary way, Michael?
Yeah, she does everything. I mean, I think David, you know, smokes a pipe most of the day and sits and watches Jackanory.
Well, she's at halfway. She's still clear and she's quick.
Doing very well. She's a very, very good horsewoman. Did a lot of pony club competitions back in the day. This is interesting. So just the last to go. Will she be quicker than Andrea and Steve if she goes clear? Going to be close.
And she is clear. Well done to Jenny, 82 points, but only into 4th place. So she looked like she was moving really well around there, but the timing's very tight. And she comes home in 4th position with another clear round. She'll
be delighted to go clear and probably could have taken a few more corners, cut a few more corners. But who am I to criticise Jenny? Because she is, I say, very experienced, mother of 2, married to David, poor thing, but did really well.
So here are the final standings then for this year's Clipper Logistics show jumping competition. Look at those 5 clear rounds with Andrea Razzini in a rapid time, 6 seconds quicker than his nearest pursuer, Stevie Donahue, with Josie Gordon behind those. Many thanks to Michael Bell for joining me again. Many thanks to Clipper Logistics and the National Horse Racing Museum for their support. And don't forget to donate for the Henry Cecil Open Weekend.